Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, the place they call the Rock and the home of the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start. Five. Looking downfield, it's Braxton. Buys a little time. Going for a big play right off the bat. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Very few times can you get a guy that wide open in a game, and when you do, you have to capitalize on it. That QB knows it. Look at him. You can tell he knows he missed a huge opportunity. Not only could he tell, everyone in the stands could see.
Breaks into the open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it himself. His eyes got enormous, chewed up the big play. Nice big chunk play for this offense.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Chester. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Golden Eagles have this offense rolling. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gives it on the option. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Quarterback making checks. Trying play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, it's picked off. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking to throw, it's Pine. He's got him in the flat. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43. Offense changing the play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense. 2nd and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those 2nd down and short situations.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Miss. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Pine. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
Flips it out in the flat. There he goes. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hogan. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Makes the catch. It's Hogan. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. And the Falcons really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Pine. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Converts on 4th down, still going. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, it's a heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal where they were on that 4th down, but they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, BG. The extra point here would tie the game. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Raymond. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Scanning the field, it's Braxton. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on 3rd down. Come on, man.
Hauls it in, the 1st down and more.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
He'll take it himself. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And already it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much. And even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that first down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Rides to back and leaves it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking for a man. It's Braxton. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Dead center perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. 1 more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires left. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And the Golden Eagles will kick it away to start the 2nd half. Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Pine. Quick completion on the out route. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Slings it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab. It's Hogan.
These wide receivers are so athletic out wide. Now you're so worried about getting beat deep. And these slant routes, they can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but man, it keeps that DB off balance.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. Wants to throw again. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Might be changing the route. They'll try the run. Fights off the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Back to throw, it's Braxton. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. To the air on first down. Got a man, it's McMillan. Spin, still running. On the move at the 30. There he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Chapman. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing strong.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Braxton. Here's a heat. Got a man. It's Chester. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Now, fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Looking left. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand. Turning it on!
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Golden Eagles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Falcons want to move quickly.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front.
He's looking deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Falcons are marching down the field.
Well, you're down 2 possessions. The defense knows you're going to take shots, so it's not going to be easy. But how about that explosive play and a 50-50 ball? Guy comes down with it, and that is perfect. You've got to score quick and get the ball back quickly here to win this game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Still on his feet at the 35. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Direct snap. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go with a direct snap. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Snap it to the back. Finding open areas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Direct snap. Got a little space. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Oh, better look out! Got the first down and more. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Defense will take a timeout with 28 seconds left. Dropping back, it's Braxton. Got it! Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Southern Mississippi, 31. Bowling Green, 13.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's McMillan. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to throw on first down. Going for it all. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and
everyone to the woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Be looking forward to it all week. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. The give. Look out, he's got room. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the tailback. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Spartans will line it up on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Childs. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Got some room to run. He's at the 40.
This defense talked about it. We want to set the tone. We don't want to give up big plays. First drive, the offense tries to accomplish that. This is a big play offense. Defense does a great job staying at home, staying disciplined, and getting the INT, creating some early momentum in this football game.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back open in the middle. Finds a crease at the 20. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Quarterback extends the play. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering their guy.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. On the move, he fires. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up.
Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll try. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
The